As a practicing neuropathologist, I think that this is the meeting for neuropathology. There's no other meeting that focuses specifically on the professional aspects of neuropathologists, at the same time providing updates and opportunities in research and education, and sessions dedicated to trainees. In terms of the scientific content of the meeting, I think that we are now in an era of molecular classification of both neoplastic disease and neurodegenerative disease. We understand that these classes of disease are no longer based entirely on morphology, but really on their molecular pathogenesis. Now, having gone through this molecular revolution, has introduced a whole new set of fundamental questions about these diseases. So this meeting is an opportunity to do investigations and report back on those studies that really address practice gaps in our diagnostic efforts at home and in our understanding of these diseases as molecular entities. The same is true for the neurodegenerative diseases. We're now uncovering biomarkers that subdivide each type of neurodegenerative disease even further than has been in the past. And I think this is the best meeting that kind of aggregates both the molecular understanding of neoplastic disease and neurodegenerative disease and addresses practice gaps that are out there following the introduction of these molecular classifiers. Another topic that was of large interest this year and will be for years to come has to do with those diseases of the central nervous system and peripheral nervous system that patients experience following novel immunotherapies. So the use of these CAR T cells or checkpoint inhibitors that are very recent, they give rise to side effects that have to do with immune overstimulation, autoimmune diseases, for example, that we haven't encountered before the introduction of these new diseases. I'm really excited for next year's meeting in Monterey. I guess I'm most excited because I'm going to be the president presiding over it, and it's one of my favorite places in the country. If you haven't been to the Monterey Peninsula, you're really in for a treat. Make sure you give yourself a couple extra days and bring your family. Another idea is to actually extend an invitation to somebody that has never been to the AANP meeting. This would be a great venue for them to visit, both in terms of the natural beauty of the setting of the meeting and the scientific content of the meeting itself. I'm sure it's going to be a very exciting, energized meeting, and I think it'd be a good opportunity to sell the meeting on those that haven't been to it. So if you know somebody that is interested in neuropathology, that's in training, if you know somebody that does neuroscience, that uses tissue in their investigations related to Alzheimer's disease or diffuse gliomas, they might be interested in going to the Monterey Peninsula in the AANP meeting for the first time.